Now you're stuck with it. Now you're stuck with game audio. You can hear the amazing dialogue. I am concentrated. I'm just playing poorly. I mean, I'm not playing badly because I'm not concentrated. I'm just playing badly at the moment because I went out drinking last night. So I'm like, oh, that sound. It's been a while since I listened to the actual sound of this game. So is the game like extremely loud for you? Repairs, by the way. Because it should be on the same level as music is. I can't concentrate because I don't have ice cream. Also, there's no separate sliders for music, so there's gonna be music overlap. Not that there's much music in this game, but basically no music in this game. Deliberate choice though. I listened to the speech. Let's listen to this dialogue, it's amazing. Charles Hamburger. Name of the year. He has better dialogue than Vass from Far Cry, but I don't know, maybe it looks like Vass. No, not this song. Sorry for swapping the music. I'm just gonna... I had to find something different. Vub 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 vub. That'll do. That'll do. Now you can get their ears blown when I do the box boost. I can't remember how loud explosions are in this game. But apparently I don't want to lose all my armor, because then I can't do the box boost. So we might as well kill him. There's gonna be a guy in this room right here, I think. Yep! I must be clairvoyant. Let's try this. Almost. Oh, I got pushed off. What? Oh shit. That's how it's supposed to look the first time. I was close, but no cigar. I would have been good about this. I'm gonna continue. God damn it, let's do no reset run. I just want to finish a run for once. No matter what happens, I'll finish this run. With game audio for once. Let's see how bad I'm gonna mess up all the thingy-dingies. All the ladder clips. At least the hard ones. Like there's just one hard one. The rest of them I could do. Actually, there's two hard ones, but the one after this one is the hardest one in a while. Whoops. Is this good enough to get over? Nope. Not even close. Let's do a full run for once. Do, 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 do. My heartbeats are so scary. This is not good enough. That's entirely the wrong way I wanted to go. This might be good enough. Yep, that was good enough. I'm gonna lose time, but it's fine. I don't mind if I lose a lot of time on this run. I just want to run the game. Now we got the conflicting music because you guys wanted game audio. It's fine, I don't mind having some game audio on, but I'll probably turn it off after this run. Now watch me fill this one, the easy one. I just did, holy shit. No, actually I didn't, that actually worked. That's fine. Apparently you have a lot more leeway than I thought you did. That makes me happy. Plop. Oops, I almost went out of bounds there. I actually don't want game audio. Potato Handle! Thank you for the host, man! Thank you so much for the host. You're right in time for no reset run too. I hope you like out of bounds. Hello everybody from Potato Handles channel. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Welcome to F.E.A.R speedrunning. Thank you so much, Potato Handle. How have you been? I hope you're doing great today. Because I'm doing amazing, considering last night's drinking. I probably should start explaining some things. It's buffering? I'm sorry. I'm not used to playing with game audio. But we'll be fine. That shotgun is extremely loud. Might have to turn it down. Wait, what? He should not be alive. That's fine. Let's turn down the game audio so I can hear myself think. So anyways, F.E.A.R speedrunning. We go out of bounds. A lot. Everything except doors in this game are broken, so we're gonna abuse almost everything we can to go moderately fast. I don't know if this run is gonna be very fast. Right now we hit the ending trigger for this game. For this level. This is the second level. We have to kill 6 dudes in this level. And then this helicopter will spawn and we are on to the next level. I think, no wait, yeah. That was not the second level, that was like a few levels in. So the out of bounds comes a bit later. We basically use ladders and then we can walk around the map just as we want. Abuse ladder glitching. It's pretty cool. There's no ladders in the next section, so it's gonna be a while before we get to a ladder, but when we do, you're gonna see some cool stuff. I'm gonna blow your mind. I hope, at least. I don't know. Maybe you've seen F.E.A.R speedrunning before. Also, don't mind splits, they're gonna be pretty turbo. Okay, let's see. So, melee in this game is pretty broken. Case in point, triple kill with the sidekick. You can kill basically anything with the sidekick and the jump kick. I don't think the game devs really tried to balance it. Basically you slaughter people with just kicking them. So that's mainly, the main weapon we use is melee and the shotgun. This guy's in my way, sorry. Yeah, normal melee, like punching people, is not very effective, but kicking them is super effective. Also there's a lot of weird geometry. This game we would ignore a lot of enemies too. Most enemies we can. This guy is actually in the way, so we have to kill him. We just run past. Combat is not a big deal in this game, which is pretty cool. There's a few sections where combat is required. Also, we jumped onto this guy head. Hello, Esmash. I hope you're doing fine today. Thank you for all the love. That really warms my heart. This game is amazing though. Yeah, Potato Handle is a really cool dude. Everybody from my channel who's watching, you should go follow Potato Handle. He runs Uncharted games and some RPG games. He's a really cool dude. He's amazingly chill. I usually hang around in his stream when he streams, and I don't sleep because he's from the cool part of the world known as Australia. Also, yeah, I noticed I talked about how things are broken. These pillars are also actually broken. They are quite broken. We can do this. As I call a corner clip, basically what you do is you intersect the geometry of that object with your own, I don't know, you get stuck in the corner and then you can jump infinitely up, basically, and we use that to boost ourselves up. Save some walking around. It's gonna be very important in the last part of the game, too. Also, there's some object boosts coming up. This is one, let's see, this is one of the harder object boosts in the game. What we do is we use this ceiling tile, and then we gotta bounce, because there's no roof there. This is called Chester skip. We skip a guy called Chester. He's actually called Chester. He's not named Chester. He's named Norton. We call him Chester because he's fat. Don't ask why. Okay, so now we're out of bounds, but we can't airwalk, so we can't fly around like I did before. Oops, I messed up. It's quite tricky to get around that corner. Anyways, oh shit, sorry. This is really tricky. I'm normally not this bad at it though. There we go, that's Chester skip. Okay, sorry for messing up. Normally we use a ladder to get the ability to fly. Basically we can do an airwalk, where you can walk in the air and we don't lose height or gain height. But since we don't have a ladder to do that in, and we went out of bounds, we have to use basically go around the geometry of the map. Right there. So coming up is some standard walking. We're gonna do something called the Chester skip. Basically we abuse some geometry to gain to a level above where we shouldn't be at the moment, so we're gonna do sequence break coming up pretty soon after we play some football. Actually, it's coming up in the next room. It's called, I call it the anger room because the dialogue is pretty amazing. So this is the anger management room. Someone was very angry. Also football with skeletons. I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna desecrate these corpses. Oh, they despawned. Physics are pretty wonky in this game. And by that I mean hilarious. If you ever played Dark Souls 1, this is from the same engine, so the ragdoll effects are pretty much the same. Anyway, coming up is Chester's, no, Bishop skip. That's another dude with skip. His actual name is Bishop. We'll see his butt later. This is a really easy skip that I've been really bad at lately. And I got it first try, nice. We jumped up from there, up here, skipped about 5 minutes of gameplay, 5 minutes of running around. It's a really easy skip. I've been bad at this, as I said, but you know what you're gonna do. Sometimes you're just gonna be bad at stuff. Alright, so that was Bishop skip. We just skipped rescuing a guy. If you can see the subtitles, that's what they're talking about right now. So Bishop's on the roof, we're gonna rejoin. I don't really care, the story in this game sucks. Yeah, I saved a second. Actually 0.5 of a second. Come on, there we go. So coming up is some, what I like to call optimized combat. Is basically ignore as much as possible and then throw a grenade on the things you don't want to ignore too much of. Since there's so many health packs flying around here, we can just like basically ignore all enemies. Stick the landing. People getting in my way. Coming up here is a few people. I'm just gonna throw a nade because it's easy to kill everybody and it looks cool. Here's some platforming, standard platforming. You don't have a cooldown on your jump, by the way, so you can basically spam jump as long as you go up. If you don't land on a ladder or on a staircase, that is, you can basically jump extremely fast and extremely high. So you can traverse that platforming part a bit faster than I did. Also, kicking is pretty strong, by the way. I think I noticed, or I think I told you. So that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna see the butt of Bishop. It's the guy who bleeds a lot. That's Bishop. That's the only time we see him or hear about him. Since we skipped like the entire level. Almost. So enemies in this game can either do a lot of damage or no damage at all. There's very little in between in this game. Either they'll run around and not shoot you, or they'll like blast you full of bullets and like eat off 5 health packs. Also, the game can kill you coming up here, so I'm gonna do quick save. So if I die, I don't have to redo as much. Also, ladders are broken. I think I told you. So we get an airwalk, and now we do a ladder clip, and now we're out of bounds, and then we can float through the nothingness that is out of bounds. Which is pretty cool, right? Also, I found out today you can do a teleport here. I'm gonna grab this ladder from down there, and it just teleports me up. I don't know how that works, but apparently it does. Coming up is some more optimized fighting, but otherwise this level is basically done. So we do about half the level, skip the other half. There we go. That's optimized fighting. Also, we're gonna bring this guy with us. Except he can't come with us because his planet needs him. Right. Ladder clip. EMS, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you joining and watching. Also, the game can kill you here. The game can push you down outside or down through the floor here. And what happens is you fall down to your death because like you just fall out into the elevator shaft and it kills you. Also, these guys notice me somehow. They usually don't. It's actually the first time these guys notice me here. That early. But it's fine, it doesn't matter. It was actually really good. Also, that's Chester we skipped before. He has a cactus, that's why this split is called cactus. Also, purple, that's hype. Purple is the best color, by the way. It's confirmed. Purple best color. So there's a lot of people here. We're not gonna worry too much about them. Just gonna pick up some supplies there. It's not a big deal. You can pick up a rocket launcher and do some object boosting later, or do an object boost later, but it's not worth it. It's too inconsistent. But don't worry, there's gonna be object boosts later. A lot of them. So coming up is a lot of climbing. Well, it's not a lot of climbing, it's some climbing. It's gonna be a the next split called Gauntlet is basically you run past a lot of enemies, and if you're low on health pack or if you're unlucky, you can basically die if you're unlucky. Like I said, enemies either do a lot of damage or basically no damage at all. So that's cool, I guess. First we're gonna do this very hard and very long level. Oh, look, a ladder. Oops. There we go. This is one of the hardest levels in the game, and we're out of bounds, and we're on to the end of the level. Also, there's a level here, by the way. If anybody's interested, there's a level there. It's a pretty cool level. I like it in casual play. You do another corner clip right over there. You do a corner clip on this pillar right here. Jump up a level. Normally, if you do what's called the current patch %, which I also run. Not currently, but I do run occasionally. So yeah, that was a level, I guess. That's the end of the level. Pretty hype level, I guess. I don't know. Like, you don't really do much. A lot of this game is played by holding W while walking out of bounds. Just walking to the end of the level trigger. So we don't have any ladders at the moment, so we're gonna do some actual gameplay. I guess you could call it that. Also more what I like to call optimized combat. Boop. Bop him. I think my my microphone is out of sync, by the way, so if things are out of sync, it's because I'm too lazy to fix it. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Look at all that time save, all 4 seconds of them. So this is the gauntlet. There's these enemies here, they can do a lot of damage if they want. 2 more of them up here. And soon we're gonna get out to the courtyard. There's a lot of armor I'm gonna pick up here. Armor is pretty OP in this game. And here's one of the most annoying features of this game. Rockets. They push you back a lot. They also disable your jump. If you are unlucky, you can lose several seconds just to getting knocked back by those rockets. Also, he has a pulse rifle. He can't aim though, so that's nice. This door is bugged, by the way. It doesn't want to open sometimes. If you walk into it too quick, it doesn't open. Oops, I thought that guy would die. The guy behind him did. Whatever. So that was a gauntlet. You can either it can kill runs. It usually doesn't. You normally have enough health packs to get her like past it, but that's fine. Okay, coming up is man, this is a weird one. We're not gonna hit any triggers or checkpoints for a while. So if I soft lock or fail, normally you're like run over because you lose like a few minutes worth of gameplay due to no checkpoints. So I'm gonna do some safety saves. I will have to. Thankfully, doing a quick save does not cost that much time. Also, Alma coming up here. Say hi to Alma. Hi, Alma. Like I said, my mic might be out of sync, so you'll just have to live with it, I guess. But yeah, this is just a weird section of the game. There's no enemies, you just walk around. But soon we're gonna see some fun things happen, mainly just going out of bounds. Also, rip the urns. You like them speedrunning memes, right? So when you're airwalking, basically when you're flying around in the air, you can't jump and you can't get height normally. And this is a very vertical level, so we're gonna have to climb some ladders. And oh, look, a ladder. So now we're gonna go to one of the places in the run where it can soft lock quite often, apparently. Because Miss Snowshoes, or Alice Wade as her real name is, she likes to soft lock the game and basically screw you over. But we're gonna try not to get that. Also, normally you do a lot of fighting in here, in this section when you rescue her. But we're gonna hit one specific trigger, and that's gonna spawn only the necessary enemies and her. Because she's not spawned right now, she doesn't spawn in until we hit the certain checkpoint. Also have to be careful not to go back and bounce here, which is very easy to do. Okay, so in here, here's the checkpoint. And we just hit a checkpoint, you didn't notice it, but we hit a checkpoint. And now there's gonna be enemies here. I'm gonna have to save here because, like I said, she can soft lock the game quite often. So normally you have to optimize fighting, but you don't, because she's gonna have a conversation with our boss. Whoops, almost died. Oh, 12 HP. It's not a big deal though. But yeah, if she runs out of the room, she'll basically run out of the room, go back in, sit down, and never go up again. And you need her to move into the elevator in the next part, otherwise the game soft locks. So she can soft lock. It's not fun. I'm just gonna pick up while she's talking. She's still talking to our boss. Also, she doesn't have shoes on. She has no shoes. I'm gonna quick load here because I need I need my jump back basically, and I only get my jump back if I load. So a quick load there to get back my jumping. So coming up is an elevator ride that's very long and nothing happens in it, basically. Also, this is some Metal Gear Solid shit, I hope. These guys are very observant, by the way. I'm just gonna stand and watch them. We're just waiting for Miss Snowshoes to get in the elevator. She's gonna run around. Normally she gets scared by enemies, but not these for some reason. There she is. Just running through a hail of fire. Gunfire, don't worry. It's cool, it's cool. She's invincible, by the way. So she can't die. Which is, I guess, a plus, except she's really annoying and slow. So now we have to wait for this elevator to go up, and someone else is pressing the call button. Nothing happens, you don't have to kill this guy, but I do, because there's nothing else to do. But now I have a minute and a half to do nothing. I think it's a minute and a half, I haven't timed this elevator. You can do whatever, you can check your Twitter, check your Facebook, or whatever you want during the run. Except I can't tab out, because the game doesn't progress. Sorry, the game doesn't progress if you tab out. But if I had my phone next to me, I could just check Twitter and stuff. There's nothing that happens. There's enemies out here, by the way. But they don't do anything. They usually, sometimes they throw grenades in here, but grenades doesn't do damage to you. I like her hair though. It's very stylish. I don't like her shoes though, because she has so many. Just a press jacket on, yeah. Exactly. I heard press jackets make you immune to bullets. It's pretty hype, pretty cool. So that was the last room with enemies we have to stop by now. Now we can continue the run, yay! Actual things happening, woo! Walking, woo! I forgot to. Oh, by the way, she's getting kidnapped, basically. But we're gonna see her again soon, unfortunately. We don't like Alice a lot, she takes up a lot of time. And she's annoying. There we go. I saved 10 seconds, that's pretty nice, over the course of a few splits. Okay, so here she is. She has to talk a bit again. We want to rescue her, she doesn't want to be rescued, you know how it goes. So we're just gonna play football. The door just ate our thing, by the way. Also, an helicopter crashed, but a helicopter crashed, but whatever. We don't care. Also, I picked up this gun before, and the only reason I picked it up is to kill these guys. The only reason we kill them is because they're annoying and can potentially cost you time. But yeah, that's pretty useless, guys. Apparently I saved even more time. Whoa, purple, how nice. Even more glads. Purple is glad, by the way, if you didn't notice. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what I saved so much time on, I can't remember. Nah, I'm just happy I saved time. Try to pick up, you can only carry 10 health packs, so try to pick up another one. Doesn't matter, I have too many health packs to care about anything, basically. Or to care about my health, doesn't matter. Damn, the save saves. Woo. Okay, so here's, I don't know why, but the guys from Halo are attacking. They're not actually the guys from Halo. I just think they look a lot like the Sentinels from Halo. So I call them Sentinels. So ladders, yeah. We find another ladder. I don't know why I quick saved. I usually don't have to on this one. Also, these robots don't really care. We're gonna get shot through the entire map, by the way. They're basically gonna try and shoot me through the entire map. You might see red dots flying by. That's enemy fire. You might be able to see them if you're in full screen. But there's like small red dots going by me. Also, we're just going to the end level trigger. It's behind this door. And we're on to the next part of the game. Also, yeah, we're in a helicopter and it just crashed. Or we just got it shot down. Helicopters in this game are quite a bad omen. You don't want to be in a helicopter. Half of them get destroyed. Let's see how far behind I am after the splits. Did I just save like 5 seconds? No, more like 2. Another goal. Interesting, and another purple. How nice. Also, these two splits make no sense. They're like straight after each other. And there's no combat in between or anything in between. Also, planks are annoying. They're in the way. I don't know why they decided to have planks everywhere. So there's plank behind this boss, but we don't really want to... there we are. We don't actually want to like destroy the planks, so we just throw a grenade on the boss and they blow up the planks. I failed to press the grenade button apparently, but... Also this is a very good level design coming up. This is not the intended route, but you can jump outside of the map. And you're supposed to go through this complex, apartment complex, and it's quite long. You just skip like almost all of it. Basically all of this apartment stuff. If you play the game, you remember. There's a lot of snipers with those plasma rifles you have to take care of. But you don't. In this version, you just jump out the window and walk around. Also, she's cardboard apparently. It's her superpower. She can transform into cardboard. I don't know why. It's a pretty shitty amazing, shitty superhero power. But she can turn into the cardboard. And that's the end of this level. So there's only one hard part left in this run, and that's the second to last ladder clip. It's a pretty hard clip. You have to get a lot of height. So you can't lose too much height, and you have to do a 90-degree turn while you do the clip. It's pretty hard. At least to me it's hard. I don't know if other people have problems with it, but... or other runners have problem with it. That was a long loading screen, or saving screen. I have 6 health packs. That's kind of... I'm gonna have to pick these extra armor up. This is a pretty hard part. This guy has a rocket launcher, so he can push you back a lot. But he didn't shoot me much. That's nice. You can basically lose like 5 health packs easily in that fight, if you're unlucky. Let's see here. Coming up is ghost. There's a ghost truck skip. We call them ghost trucks. I don't know why. We just call them ghost trucks. And I'm gonna attempt the ghost truck skip. It saves about 0.4 seconds or something. I don't know, it's a ridiculously small amount of time it saves, but it's pretty cool. So we're gonna get up here. Looks like I got it, unless I failed the actual jump. There we go. Normally supposed to walk back and hide behind a corner, but man, that's slightly faster just jumping over it. And another purple, that's nice. That makes me happy. So these guys can either eat 2 health packs or 0 health packs, normally. Also, we just went out of bounds again, of course. You guys sense a pattern yet with these ladders? Also, that's part of a cutscene, by the way. If you're wondering what that section is, you get teleported there into a cutscene. Also, the ending trigger is down at the bottom, but I don't really want to go down there normally, so we're just going to quick save and quick load, and that's going to make us fall into the ending trigger. So coming up now is the hardest out of bounds ladder clip. For me at least, it's the hardest one. It's quite precise. And I think I got it first try. Yep, that's super hype. The problem is you have this thing in the way, and if you have like, I have exactly the height, or like a little more than the height I need. But basically you get stuck in bounds if you walk in there. and that's bad. Also, the game can crash coming up. I hope it won't. I'm gonna save just to make if it crashes, I'm gonna lose less time if I save here. But basically, the game can crash right here, and it looks like it didn't. So let's see. Coming up after this is the floppy boost. Floppy boost is an object boost that skips basically the last level, or the second to last level. We need this guy's weapon, that's why we're killing everybody, and also makes it easier to do the ladder in here without them shooting at you and eating all your health packs. So normally in the game you run around, you press 6 buttons to open 3 locks, to open that lock there, or that door there. We're just gonna take the back way in. We're gonna penetrate it from behind, so to speak. There we go. So there's 2 things coming up. This next is floppy boost is pretty hard. As I said, it's an object boost. We jump over a gap with an object. A floppy disk reader, to be exact. At least it looks like one, that's why I call it the floppy boost. And after that there's something called the pylon skip, which is a corner clip, or a corner boost, or whatever you want to call it. The doors will close if you move too far in here, so I don't want the doors to close behind me, because obviously I want to get back here. Whoops, that was not part of the plan. These things have a mind of their own usually. So this setup is pretty slow, but might... With a bit of luck, I could get this first try. And I got it first try, so we just jumped over this gap, jumped 3 times on floppy boost. First time, the setup, I messed up in the setup, but I should still save some time here. So that's pretty cool. So now we're just in a cutscene, waiting. So coming up is another hard. It's not hard, it's a bit random though. It's called a pylon skip. It can kill your runs if it doesn't give you the second jump, and I'm gonna show you that, or it's actually the first jump. If it doesn't give you the jump you need, then it runs over basically. Because it can do that a lot in a row. Resetting doesn't take that much time. Also, this looks pretty painful. And now we're in a cutscene. Oops, what? Okay, apparently I'm fucking half a minute ahead. Or yeah, ahead. That's pretty cool. If I get a fast, what's it called? If I get a fast pylon skip, this will be world record, most likely. But I don't know how pylon skip's gonna go, because I've been bad at it recently. So we do a corner, can now need to get a jump. I didn't get the jump. And this is the jump you need, and it's quite hard to get that jump, actually. And I got it. Third try, pretty bad. You want to get the first try, it's not that hard to get, actually. I'm gonna quick save here just for safety. I have failed this jump, by the way, so that's why I quick saved. But third try is not terrible. You want to get the first try, obviously, but lately I've been having troubles with it. So unless I die, I think we have world record coming in. Which shows how unoptimized this game is, by the way. If anybody wants to go ahead and take this world record from me, that'd be amazing. We need more runners. Also, I'd like to thank Potato Handle again for hosting me. He's an awesome dude. He's really a really cool dude, actually. So now we have a few grenades. I'm just gonna get rid of them here. We don't need them for anything. So coming up is a potential skip. If I get lucky with the physics, this should be good. We can get up here, save like 5 seconds of going around. I'm glad I got that. Wait, is my splits messed up? No, I guess not. That's pretty legit. So here's the horde mode section. I don't know why they put this in here. There's nothing you can do except kill these things. And the only thing that matters is you kill the last spawn fast. Otherwise it doesn't matter. I have so many health packs out here, like I can't die. I don't need to pick up more. I don't need to conserve ammo. I don't need to conserve health packs. So it's basically just slow-mo killing things with explosives. Well, I mean, I can't kill myself if I shoot myself with a rocket twice. I think kills me. It's coming up soon is the last spawns. Yes. The game can soft block there, by the way. It is possible for the game to soft block here. Also, those enemies are hard. They go into you and then they die. So basically you just face tank them. So as long as I don't die here, which I hopefully won't, we're golden. I'm not gonna go for this skip, by the way. You can walk around her. She kills you if she touches you, but you can walk around her. But it's slightly risky, and it doesn't save that much time. It saves like 3 seconds or maybe more like 5 seconds. I don't need those 5 seconds. Also coming up is the last boss of the game. It's a test of true skill. We shoot her 8 times in the head, and then we win the video game. Right, that was the last boss. And now we get the cutscene, in which she screams "my baby" a lot. My baby, give me back my baby. No. Purple and green. It's pretty cool. New world record is pretty hype. I mean, I still like. It's an improvement of the last world record at least. I was 40 seconds behind on this run, by the way. Just to, at one point I was 40 seconds behind. There's a lot of time you can save in this. Sub 55 is the dream goal at the moment. I don't know if it's possible. I think the best segmented run of this is sub 50 at least. So. With a few more tricks, there's a few segmented only tricks you can do in this run, but it's very luck dependent. Also, your kicks are stronger than explosions. Normally you're supposed to fall or fly backwards of the shockwave and shit, but we're just gonna kick our way. Also, I jumped over it because I don't want to miss the end. So when the loading screens appears when I need to split. There we go. 55-36. New world record.